how much time we spend with like the Shaykh or the Imam or the mentor or our guides that go with us on the trip. So it really depends on the trip. It depends on the package that you get, right? Some packages have very set programs, so for the rest of the time you don't really see your mentor or the guide with you. Some packages are very different. Now, for our packages specifically, I'll tell you, personally for me, I'm gonna be there all the time, right? I'm outside. I'm not on my own. And usually, what I like to do is I like to kind of space myself around with different groups, right? So I'll spend a little bit of time with certain families, maybe a little bit of time with the sisters, a little bit of time with some of the guys that are coming by themselves, and really depending on what you like to do, we rotate. Like we go around, we spend a lot of time together and so on and so forth. Our program in particular, and again, it really depends on the package that you're going with, but our program in particular, it have a lot of things going on. So there are the tours, there are the sightseeing, there's the walk-in tours, there's the lectures that we do, there are the workshop that we do before we move it to Umrah. There's also our package, alhamdulillah, has 3 guides, so we're able to spread ourselves across the entire group so nobody feels that they're alone. And then the other thing too is you really have access to us when you ask. It's like, hey, I want somebody to come visit the grave of the Prophet ﷺ with me. Okay, yalla, bismillah, we'll go together, right? Or maybe I want somebody to, I read Quran with, yalla, bismillah, let's do it together, right? So there's also a part that sits on you to take advantage of the guide that's going with you, right? Here's the thing, guys, to be quite honest, when you go with a package that has a Shaykh or an Imam, you're paying to be with that individual, right? And part of what you're paying for is having access to them. So you can request it. As them, okay, I need some help. I need somebody to read Quran. I need somebody I memorized. I need somebody to recite to. Or I want somebody to explain to me certain things. Or I want somebody to go with me in that museum. There's obviously a lot of things that will be done together as a group. But outside of that, you have the right to ask. Right? So I highly, highly encourage everybody, whatever package you're going with, take advantage of your mentor. Take advantage of the guides that are there, because you paid for it, right? And again, for me personally, I'm at your service 24 hours, right? And whatever you guys need, inshallah, I'm happy to accommodate. I'm happy to help within my capacity, obviously. And I usually try to go by myself, so I don't really have any family with me that are gonna tie me down. So I'm all yours, inshallah, and we're happy to do anything that you may need or want to make this trip a truly life-changing experience for you, inshallah.